Alright, I'm back, and with something a bit different. But before that, I want to talk about where I've been. If you simply don't care, there's a timestamp on screen to where we get into the meat of the video. Alright, everyone who doesn't care about where I've been is gone. I went to Spain! More specifically, Fuerteventura. I went with some family and it was wonderful. I went to this really nice hotel called Alua Suites Fuerteventura. It was so nice. The pool was calm, the place was so clean, and the buffet had some really nice food. And I don't have a picture from the holiday of it, but I tried squid ink rice for the first time, and I'm in love. I didn't get a chance to take a picture myself, but going to a beach where the water is clear is surreal. I'm from England, and while I will always like our beaches, it just isn't a competition. The beach I went to there is so much better. Weirdly enough, the weather didn't feel as hot as I expected. Like, obviously it was hotter than the UK, but it was nice hot. Like, it didn't feel overwhelming, it felt like just right. All that said, I'm glad to be back in the UK. You need a holiday, but it's good to be back. Alright, now let's get to the meat of the video. I, like many others, love Pokemon. I love the designs and I love the games. If you were paying attention to the intro, you might be wondering, what the f is a Pokemon Song Dance? That's not a real game, Maureen. You're a dirty liar, you horrible stinky boy. Well, first, that really hurt my feelings. And second, you are mostly correct. Pokemon Song and Dance is not a real Pokemon game. Yet. Currently, I'm developing Pokemon Song and Dance and Pokémon Essentials. Just so we're clear, it's one game, not two. I know it's confusing because Red and Blue, Ruby and Sapphire, Song and Dance. No, Song and Dance is the name of a single game I am making. And before I say anything, I just want to shout out Thunder. Without his tutorials, I'd have no idea where to even start. So if you want to make a Pokemon game for yourself, here's the guy to go to. I'll link his channel in the description. Alright. I'm making a fan game. Well done, Chlorine, but why am I making this video? I'll tell you why. I want to show off a line of Pokemon I've implemented into the game, and potentially get some ideas for more things to add to the game. So if you got any ideas, leave them in the comments below. So what line of Pokemon will I be showing off today? A pseudo-legendary? A Route 1 bird? A regional variant? A legendary perhaps? No! Today I will be showing off one of my starter Pokemon. So most starter trios have a theme. Believe it or not, my starter trio theme has nothing to do with song or dance. Why? Because I thought of this starter before I even thought about Pokemon Song and Dance. The theme of my starter trio is quite interesting though. Mainly the theme is the class system. So one line is upper class, another is middle class, working class. Said there is a secondary theme, which I will tell you when it becomes relevant. So let's get things started with my grass starter. This is Gentrubus, the pampered Pokemon. This line is based on upper class, English badgers, and blackberries. Its name comes from gentleman and the scientific name for black, Rubus subgurubus. I may have pronounced the name slightly wrong with the middle one, word in the name, being difficult to pronounce. But I'm sticking with that because I don't want to have to re-record this. As you can see, the berries on Gentrubus are unripe, showing its inexperience, pampered lifestyle. It's a pure grass type, but this is not something that will remain, as it evolves into Gentrubus, the boisterous Pokemon. Its name also comes from Gentleman Rush to represent how excited it is to start battling. It's overconfident, overcompensating. While its berries are riper than its pre-evolution, they aren't ripe quite yet. It is not yet experienced, but it wants you to think it is. This is actually the reason for the leaf on the forehead, and you're probably thinking, what? But let me explain. English badgers headbutt for mates. Yes, I'm serious, look it up. So by having a leaf on its forehead, making it look bigger, it would make it look stronger. It is a grass fighting type, but much like its pre-evolution, this does not stay the same as it evolves into Gentele, the underhanded Pokemon. Its name comes from gentleman and melee, like fight. I probably could have came up with a better name for the underhanded Pokemon, but it was difficult and I tried really hard. Berries have ripened, its power has been hidden, growing out of its show-offish pre-evolution. LA has realised it will get the most out of its power if it keeps it hidden. The ones who strike last are the ones who win. To keep in line with the dimmer outlook of this Pokemon, the fighting type is replaced by the dark type. This, dear viewers, is our secondary theme. Twists! The final evolution for each of the starters will have a twist represented by a change in typing. But that's not all for Gentele, it has a signature ability and signature move. We'll start with the signature ability, Dishonored. This ability works the same way as Galvanize. Instead of turning normal type moves into electric type moves, it turns fighting type moves into dark type moves. It will allow it to keep the stab on the moves it has while evolving. Now, onto the signature move, Underhanded Slap. This is a base 90 power fighting type move. With 8 PP, that's power points for those not in the know. It has a high crit chance, but has a -6 priority, very likely to go last. So that's our grass starter for the region. I hope you like this type of content, because I will be making more. Oh, and I almost forgot, the name of my Pokemon region is the Cordian region. Like accordion, without the A, spelled differently. I know it's not creative, but I like it, so I'm keeping it. Thank you for watching this video. If you're watching it near its release, I might be streaming, speaking Pokemon Song and Dance. So pop in and give me a visit. Bye bye!